signs, welcome to Eureka Elementals. Thank you so very much for joining me in whatever time, space, place, or dimension this finds to you. Well, I am back from a well-needed vacation to the beautiful island of St. Lucia. Lovely place, lovely people. One of my sister islands, but I'm so thankful. Thank you for joining me. We're going to jump right on in. This is your mystical message, and I'm in the natural mystic flow. This is a deck I created 2 years ago, inspired by the great Bob Marley, and we're going to go ahead and clear all of that energy, honey. Energy. We're going to clear it. Everything is energy. Cleared it. All right. We're going to tap right on in. I'm going to see what's happening with you. Overall, it says, your mama won't lose this one. You are the lucky one under the sun. Bob Marley and the Wailers Night Shift. So this is the overall energy that you have. You're in your lucky season. You're in your lucky season. Your mama won't lose this one because you're the lucky one under the sun. You may be out there charging up, tanning up, getting your browning on, feeling the vibration, feeling the energy, grounding as well. I'm sharing some of the vids from my vacation. Some of them are personal, they're family, so I can't really it's a family vacation. I've got kids and stuff in the back, so I can't share everything, but what I could share I will share. And I had such a lovely time. Cannot underscore enough how magical and mystical that place is. It is an island that is full of a lot of history, going back and forth between the British and French for 14 rounds. But most importantly, it is the only country in the world that's named after a woman. I did consider it to be a divine feminine energy. The prior prime minister, 18 years, was also a female head of state. The island is in impeccable shape for Caribbean island. Just absolutely beautiful. Again, that's my first time there. Pleasantly surprised. I also had the ability to go to the active volcano, drive through the crater, this wonderful experience, and do several other wonderful things, some of which I will share with you all. Anyways, that is the St. Lucian excursion. Loved it. I do hope that at some point one or more of you will go visit, because you will definitely have a life-altering experience as I did. Okay, now let's see what's happening with you. Your weekly challenge, the manatee, forgiveness. And I'm hearing that song by Don Henley. It's about forgiveness. Also in the Irie sang it too, right? So it's about forgiveness, even if you don't love me anymore. So you've got to surrender and release. Let go of that energy. It's heavy and it holds you back, right? You've got to, the manatee is a huge creature. It's a big beast, right? But it's loving, it's gentle, it's kind. It releases energy. So you have to be in that energy, in that flow of being able to surrender and release it all. And I'm hearing let it go. So for you, I haven't read for anybody else here. It's kind of interesting that I'm being instructed to read for you. It says, the manatee is slow-moving and docile. When we see this card, it alludes to an unnecessary weight that needs to be acknowledged and released. I did say that, right? If you find yourself dwelling on past relationships, hurts, or mistakes or regrets, find the strength to forgive those who wronged you. And importantly, extend that forgiveness to yourself. And yes, right? Forgiveness is for you more than it is for the other person. Let it go. It's a part of your growth. It's a part of the contracts that you made before you got here. It's a part of your experience here in Earth School. It says, understand that you are not your mistakes. Anything that happened in the past served its purpose and helped you to evolve in the person that you are today. Okay? You do not need to carry this energy with you any longer. It served this purpose. Let go. I'm hearing let go and let the good times flow. That is the challenge for you, right? So now let's see your new inspiration and your energy. Octopus. keep to yourself, be discreet, right? And learn to move in silence. You know, I didn't even tell any of my immediate family here in the States about plans. So when I do certain things, I move in silence, and after I'm done doing what I do, then I let people know what I've done. And that's the way you kind of need to lose, because if what happens a lot of times, if you talk too much about your plans, things go awry, because you put the energy out there, you get the evil eye. Hey? So what you need to do is to move discreet, keep to yourself too, right? The octopus has a lot of hands. They're busy doing a lot of things, but the actions are decisive. Everything is well coordinated, right? And the octopus uses ink as well, you know, to defend themselves. So you have the gift of ink. I'm hearing pen. You're a person, because you're dealing with earth, you can be involved in many things. You're talented at having the ability to manifest and do and have many multitask. That's it. Multitask, right? You're a multitasker. Okay, and you get a lot done within a 24-hour period, right? So your success, the secret to your sauce, the reason why you're lucky is that you've learned to be discreet with how you move. Be discreet in your moves, right? You know, wise wise as a serpent, right? And as sweet as a dove kind of deal. Now, how do you win to overcome this challenge of forgiveness and still being able to be discreet? Is the sea turtle telling you to slow down, be patient and persistent. And see, I have 3 turtles here. I have it in this thing, I have it on the drums here, and I love turtles. I have necklaces of turtles. Turtles has been one of those energy and the spirit animals that's worked with me since I was young. So slow down, be patient and persistent. The turtles also have a very long life, okay? So again, your mama won't lose this one, because you're the lucky one under the sun. Turtles live long. They have the outer shell. They can take a licking and keep on ticking. And that's how you are. Patient and persistent, right? Slow and steady wins the race, right? So you realize it's not about the fast pace. It's not about the meteoric rise. It's about the long haul. You have to have that long-term vision. And that is what you're being called to do. Have the long-term vision and let everything come to you. Now let's get some tarot to clarify. Tarot clarifying the forgiveness and surrender and release. You have the Chariot. So you're going to be successful in being able to do so. These things may be happening this month. So this forgiveness energy is coming in quickly for you this month. And you're going to be, and look at that, you come out in your own energy. So be careful. The King of Swords is someone who is decisive with their words. Again, be decisive, but don't be cutting. The sword is up, so I'm a little concerned about that. Be mindful with how you utilize your words. You're speaking truth. You are highly disciplined. It's head over heart. But even with the head over heart, you have to understand to forgive yourself, release yourself, and perhaps use that machete. If you notice, the King of Swords has that machete. You use that machete to cut, the cords, to surrender and release the situation, so that forgiveness, the energy of forgiveness, can be successful, because Chariot also means success, and it can come in quickly. You had the discipline, you showed the self-control to surrender and release. And here is so you're in a King of Swords energy, be it male or female. You are in that King of Swords energy, my dear earth signs. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I said, I'm on earth, not air. So you're in, the King of Swords energy. You are head over heart, right? But highly disciplined. You're going to be very successful at this forgiveness energy. It's the key to a lot of things. People don't understand. You carry that heaviness in your heart. You carry that burden. It cuts you down. It's like being in a quagmire. It will pull you down, and you won't be able to go anywhere. So it's like trying to sludge through mud. Not a good thing. But once you do that, once you forgive and you release that, right? Surrender and release it, and you have that head over heart. You're truthful and disciplined and honest with yourself. Again, the self-control and discipline are both represented by the Chariot and also the King of Swords. They've got that discipline. So have that discipline to surrender and release and forgive yourself, and that is the way you get to the next step. So this is the big challenge for you this week, but you can do it. I have all of the faith in you, my dear earth signs. Okay, so now let's get the clarifier for be discreet. Keep to yourself. Judgment. Yes, yes. Your ancestors, okay? And you call judgment on yourself, even in this forgiveness situation. You have to be honest with yourself about what transpired in the past, what ghosts is haunting you, and look at that, more swords energy. So you guys have the King and the Queen of Swords. So you're balancing your divine masculine with your divine feminine, okay? The Queen of Swords is someone who's highly perceptive, clear-minded, right? And a complex personality, but sharp, 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 and witty as hell. So you've got to, you can't pull the wool over her eyes, right? She's someone who knows her stuff, but I'm telling you, you're being clear-minded about what happened. You're calling judgment on yourself and on the past actions, right? And you're being discreet. Now you're keeping to yourself. You're again forgiving yourself, keeping to yourself, and this is your new energy, right? This is your new inspiration, your new energy. So being discreet. Perhaps in the past, when you had issues with this person, you were letting everybody know. Now, no, right? You have learned to be discreet. You've learned to call judgment on the situation, call judgment on yourself, so that you can release and grow. So you've got, wow, 2 major arcanas on the table at this time. Earth signs, you're having a lot of intellectual shifts, a lot of shifts in your mindset, all representing the mind. And you're learning to you're calling judgment on yourself. You're seeing things clearly. You're not I'm hearing in no time to sugarcoat shit anymore. There's no sugarcoating shit. You're really about that business. You're on your business, right? You're really at this point 10 fingers and 10 toes down. You've mastered your own energy. Now it's time to get the mind right. I'm hearing you're getting your mind right. And you're doing it under the sun. Perhaps all of these recent solar flares are helping to expedite that process as well. Now, clarifying, sea turtle, slow down and be patient and persistent. It's the Knight of Cups, right? To have that loving heart, that openness to just following your heart, be guided in what you do. Let your heart be your guide, right? Slow down, savor the juices. He's cutting open a coconut, right? One of my favorite things to do, okay? And also go out and celebrate with friends. So follow your heart, okay? Engage with your community, celebrate with friends. This is how the patience and persistence helps you, because you're now in a position to have that friendship, that community, that happiness, and also, be a little bit romantic and idealistic as well about the entire situation. You're finding out ways in which you love yourself. Forgiveness, again, is about yourself, okay? Forgiving yourself first. So once you learn to do this, you're following your heart and allowing you to love yourself. And it puts you in this beautiful energy where you are truly, following your heart. And by slowing down, you can really keep pace with the energies that are meant for you. Now let's see the mermaid. Look at that. You're healing your heart. Your mermaid and dolphin energy, healing heart, right? You are a powerful healer. Keep up the great work. Look at that. You're healing yourself. Okay, so it's about the manatee. Is also a very, very, very beautiful energy. The octopus is sea turtle. You're healing your heart. You're in that beautiful, and it's kind of interesting because they're in the water. It's an Aquarian energy. So earth signs, Taurus, right? My goodness, I'm just drawing a blank. So you've got Taurus, you've got Virgo, and I apologize, Capricorn. You're all in the energies right now of going through a heart healing. You may be in a lot of water. Water helps you to heal your heart as well. So go out there, get your heart healing on. You may have Aquarius in your chart. I'm looking at the cards right now, but you are healing. Look at that. It's a mother and child. So you may be healing some childhood wounds that have hurt you. It may be the people in the past you've called judgment on, or you're having to surrender and forgive and release. Could be old friends, old family, a parent or something, someone like that, that you're having to heal your heart from the experience with them. But Spirit is saying you can do it. You can do it, right? It's about forgiving that energy. We will conclude with a Mali melody. It says, the lips of the righteous teach many, but fools die for want of wisdom. The rich man's wealth is in his city. The righteous's wealth is in his holy place. Bob Marley and the Wailers, stiff-necked fool. Yes, don't be a stiff-necked fool. Find your holy place, which is within giving yourself divine grace. And my dear earth signs, that's the message, the mystic message for you. And with that, I bid you adieu. Take care.